Are you getting as excited about camping as I am? I just can't hardly wait. I'd love to start packing my camper right now, but I know it's too early. Well, I can't stand it anymore. I have got to open up the camper. It's been parked and stored all winter. So here we go. What in the world? There's some brown stuff in my refrigerator that wasn't here when I stored it. It almost looks like a soda exploded. I guess I'd better look into that. I don't need any problems with my refrigerator. And that's about it. I just can't wait for the time when we can start putting things back together. I really do have it organized pretty well. We were even set up to go on a 7-day trip back in July of 25, but it stormed so badly on the way there, we turned around and came home. So I'm tickled. Everything seems to be just fine, except for whatever it was that exploded in the refrigerator. I just love our little house on wheels. It's so comfortable. It's just big enough for 2 people. Oh, and there's the step I put out, because a lot of times the camper is too high for the one step that they put on this little camper. So I need a little extra room. Oh, if it was warmer out here, I'd sit out here and read a book. I miss camping. I'm ready. I'm ready to start putting it together. But it'll be about a month before we can. This is Tina at Show Me Retired. Maybe we'll see you on the road somewhere. I came outside to check the camper out, and it's looking good. All the doors are still open from when I put it away for winter. The bathroom looks good. I need to put some things away. I didn't realize I still had a towel in here. I forgot to open this cabinet and leave it open. So I'll do that now. Maybe that'll count. Then I've been working on some storage ideas. This upper cabinet was for blankets and paper products, but then my husband bought an oven for his outdoor kitchen, so that had to go somewhere. So I still need some ideas for that. This was a hanging closet, but I put this 3-tier rack in here, and then these plastic containers work great for organizing. And then I have some dry mixes that I didn't even take out because they were inside a plastic container. That's where I keep all of my bags. Trash bag, well, I call them trash bags. They're Walmart bags that we drag home every week. And then that basket down there, I keep the chemicals for the for the sewer and things like that. Down here I keep an extra electric heater. And I can't tell what else he has in there. An extension cord. Just things that you need when you go camping that you don't use all the time. Up here, we need a new battery for our camper. A few things stopped working, and we realized that it was because the battery on our camper wasn't any good anymore. And I did pretty good about storage last year, but I want to work on that this spring, within the next month, because our first camping trip comes up April 7th, and we're going to be gone for a few days. We took out our booth and we put in this double recliner, and it works real good for just 2 people. The bad thing is, it said it was a wall hugger recliner, so we thought that we would have plenty of room, you know, to put our feet up in the evenings, and it's not. So we have to work on that. The refrigerator is still open for the season, so I need to clean it up. I noticed when I came into the camper that there was brown spots. They weren't there, or I didn't think they were there when I closed the camper up last fall, but they could have been. And so I need to find out what that's all about. And here's our 2-burner range. And of course, we've, you know, right now we've got everything stored, so everything's on top of it. We don't use the range unless we absolutely have to, because my husband likes cooking outside, and it keeps a lot of the smells and moisture outside. We've got pretty good storage for pots and pans and things, but I need to reduce the amount that I have in here. I have a lot of things that I never use. And then up here, this is coffee cups, coffee glasses. Looks like we have lots of Dawn. we're clean, if nothing else. Our dishes are. And then we have very little cabinet space, but that's okay. All it really needs to hold is maybe a coffee pot in the morning and a crock pot in the evening. And down here we have the typical drawers that come with it. I put one of these silverware trays on top of the drawer, so I have cooking things down there and dinner things up here. I have a drawer full of dishcloths and dish towels. My paper products, I need to fill those back up. I used some last fall. And then a dish drainer, which I think I'm going to get rid of that because I don't use it. We bought this little TV to be able to watch DVDs in the evenings if we needed to. And it turns out that it picks up quite a few channels in the few places that we've been. So that's kind of nice. We have a queen size bed. It's a short queen though. We might change that because my husband's feet fall off the end. Underneath the little corner shelves they had in the camper, we put those 3-tier plastic container drawers underneath it. That works real well for storage. Up above the bed, I have storage containers, and they're all labeled jeans and socks, or socks and underwear, jeans and shirts, pajamas, things like that. That way I keep everything together and I know what we have before we take off to go camping somewhere. And then John's side of the bed is the same as mine. We do store our lawn chairs in here, and then one of the nicer tables that we have that we take camping with us. We use a diaper genie I took all the guts out of it and just put a trash bag in it. We use that in the bathroom for trash. And then we have another step stool. I have quite a few of those. And a water container. I think we have 3 of those that we take for when we're camping in a wildlife area or someplace that we can't get water just right away. Anyway, I'm just excited about maybe in a couple of weeks being able to restock our camper and go camping. I'm ready.